Oh, driving me crazy. Oh, listen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, family. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the mental house with me, your host, Khadija. You know, there was a woman who was standing in the currency exchange, the check cashing place. I know a lot of y'all know about that. Um, and she was standing there minding her own business, waiting I, to be called in line, I guess, for her to come up and do her transactions. There was a woman that was standing directly behind her who actually had spoken to her when she got up in the line. However, her delusion kicked in, and all of a sudden she just started wailing, hitting, just attacking the woman that was in front of her. When I talk about mental illness in the black community, when I talk about mental illness at large, first of all, just don't get it twisted. I'm just saying that my emphasis, especially, is on the African American community because we don't have those tiers, in my opinion, like the larger society has. We don't actually have, in most cases, the way I see it, we don't really have a low class, uh, stable class, middle class, upper middle class. I see white communities as having all of these echelons. I see black people mixed in with each other. So you could be a person that is making maybe 60,000 a year, 50,000 a year, and you could be living in a neighborhood, especially if you own your home, or you could be living a couple blocks down from a transit area or a lot of transit people, whatever, and we might just have upper, lower, all mixed in together, in my opinion. And that's what makes it so difficult sometimes to get a handle on things. Everybody is botched together for whatever reason. Um, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's poor assistance that they're able to get to move into a more middle class area, then you find out that these individuals may have the finances to afford to live in that area, but they don't have the spiritual capacity to be in that area, and they shouldn't be in there because their vibration and their spiritual capacity is not on the same level as other people in that particular area. And I know this is the kind of conversation that most people don't want to hear, but as you know, I don't give a fuck. Hope that sounds good. Um, so I'm saying that to say both of these women ended up in this check cashing facility inside central area, um, an area actually that's being regentrified, that's being mixed, that's being built now with $300,000 and $200,000 apartments and things like that. But anyway, make a long story short, this mentally ill woman just started wailing on this woman and beat her down, and the people in the currency exchange is what it's called. Um, basically watched. And it wasn't until somebody that was outside saw the commotion came in that stopped the individual, at least start helping. And then when that person began to help, then all the rest of the cowards began to help. Granted, there was about four. I think they said four other people in there. Okay, so that to me was so brutal, and my heart goes out to the woman that was just standing there. They got that surprise attack, but it's also awakening for all of us to know just how prevalent mental illness is. It's every and anywhere, and it can attack you at in any place and any time. You can be subjected to somebody's mental illness. So it's very important that we begin to understand the signs, even the looks of stress, the um, the physical, just how somebody aesthetically looks when they're under a nutty type of vibration. A lot of us don't even have that spirit of discernment. Something is wrong with this person. And when I say wrong, means totally unstable. So somebody sent me a video, and I don't mind doing this because like I said, I think information is great to be shared. There's a website that was sent to me, and I think his name was Willie D Live. Willie D Live posted a video with people with mugshots, and I think it lasts maybe a minute. I don't, and the person that sent it to me was saying that these people needed to be in the mental house, and I want to rebut that, Russ, and I want to say no. These people were totally beyond the mental house. These people were psychotic um, people that need to be on a psych ward, and you can see it in their face. So what I want to challenge people to do is to look at that video. I want everybody to go over to Willie D. Is what they Willie D Live, and look at that video that he posted, maybe a minute long at the most, and it's called he titled it something like "Strange Mugshots" or something. That's totally um, not the the crust of it. So when you look at these mugshots, tell me, what do you see? I feel mental illness jumping all out the damn video. So much to the point where I almost got a chill up and down my spine, like, ooh, my whole energy that I had to be like, these people were aberrations. And so I guess I'm saying that to say anybody that saw these people walking down the street, that lived in the house with them, if it's a son, a nephew, a grandson of mine that came out looking like that out the room or whatever, he wouldn't even have to worry about how far he would get because I would make sure the wagon picked him up. So I don't understand, like I said, crazy does not live in a vacuum. I say it all the time. And I want y'all to take a look at some of those mugshots. And this is not to be disrespectful to anybody. It's just to let you know that it's serious. It's very, very serious. And I'm glad these people were taken off the streets, because if they weren't, they would have been at some point, if they didn't get the help or don't, they they're going to be responsible for some heinous acts. You can just look all in them and see it, whether it's to themselves or whether it's to the community at large. Okay, so I had to say that because it's important. All right. Thank y'all for listening. Thank you for being out there. If you like what you hear, you know what to do. Please like, subscribe, share. Please hit the little button so when the next video comes up, you can share it with me. And I'll see you next time right here in the dang on mental house. Bye bye.